My name is Mary Kalpinski. I work for Michigan Pork Producers Association, serving as the CEO. We've got a great group of pork producers here in Michigan, really a diverse group, and we have 18 producers and ex officios that sit on our board. They really represent all aspects of the pork industry in Michigan. We've got show pig producers all the way up to the largest pork producers in the state. We represent over 75% of the hogs that are produced in the state of Michigan. We've really worked extensively with MSU Extension, especially when we talk about secure pork supply planning. And so that's been something that's been real top of mind for the pork industry since they broke with African swine fever in China. And we've really heightened our awareness and our biosecurity on our farms. And so Beth Ferry and some of the others from MSU Extension were really instrumental when we started sitting down and working with pork producers to actually write a plan. So they were making sure that they were doing everything on the farm that they could to keep their animals safe and to help contain a disease if we got a disease. We saw that there was a lot of people working at the Department of Agriculture that didn't necessarily have the knowledge from the farms and didn't understand how each farm is different and unique and individual. And so with some of the help from Extension, we set up different farm visits, different size farms, different types of operations, all swine operations, but we took a lot of the government people out to these farms, and so they could see how a large farm is very different from a show pig operation. And what they're developing as a crisis plan, if we did have a foreign animal disease in this state, affects these different operations differently and can be successfully dealt with differently on the operations. Early on, back in 2017, we talked about the new pork processing plant going in Coldwater. Nationally, we say there's over 1 million pigs on the road every day. And so I think with discussions that he had with our producers and just looking at the livestock industry as a whole, really started thinking about the need for having trailers available and knowledge available when we have emergencies with livestock. And so Beth and Tom and others I know were involved too in developing a program that not only put those materials, those pieces of equipment in the right locations throughout the state, but also worked on training personnel. So they've worked with a lot of the fire departments and other early emergency responders to make sure that when there is an accident, there's somebody as close as possible with the equipment that they need and the knowledge they need to get the situation cleared up as quickly and humanely as possible.